Well, hey, everyone, it's a 37-30 loss. Your Minnesota Vikings fall here in CenturyLink Field in Seattle. This is the Between the Lines post-game report brought to you by Gatorade. I want to bring in voice of the Minnesota Vikings, Paul Allen.
Hey.
Paul, hey, how you doing?
Good.
Okay. All right, let's kind of break this game down here. Let's take it kind of how the game unfolded.
Okay.
First half, you really couldn't ask for a better start by our Vikings team. We offensively come out on the first drive, we score. A few drives later, defensively, we get a pick six, and we execute a pretty well-orchestrated 2-minute drive and finish with 3 points. Go into halftime with the lead. What did you think about the first half?
Well, you know, the first half was good. It was fast, as you said, on the sideline on the Vikings radio network and KFAN. Then in the second half, you just got completely blitzed, man. I mean, you're getting outscored 24-0 in a game where you don't have Adam Thielen. Dalvin Cook gets knocked out of the game. Riley Reif's out of the game. And you're turning the ball over. Seattle with a wonderful, wonderful fake punt in minus territory for 29 yards. Now, a couple of things here. A, the last time the Vikings won in Seattle, guess who was on the team? This guy, Ben Leber. You forced a fumble that was recovered by Kevin Williams in the end zone.
Yeah.
Okay, so the good luck charm was here, and it still didn't work. Secondly,
That was Seneca Wallace, though, and not Russell Wilson.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
A little different.
It doesn't matter. It's getting to the winner's circle is all that matters. Okay, so help me with this because I had fun with it, but I also was kind of serious while calling the game nearing the end of the game, and Ben hears all of it. Seattle had one penalty, okay? Should that not bug me? I mean, I'm certainly not saying Clete Blakeman and his staff, you know, that they were only looking for flags on one side. One penalty? Are you freaking kidding me?
But here's the thing that I was going to bring up to you is, yes, you talked about on the broadcast, but we didn't have a lot of penalties either, right? And so I think if you look at it, aren't we as fans, don't we want to let the players play the game?
Okay.
And yes, there are times where there some possibly game-changing calls or missed calls.
Okay.
But in the end, I'd almost rather have it this way than an over-officiated game.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Did Trey Flowers mug Stephon Diggs in front of the Seahawks bench for what ended up being a pretty key turnover?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Akeem King, 36.
Yeah.
Did he climb on the back of Irv Smith right at the end of the game?
That one I got to let go.
Okay.
That one I got to let go.
I understand that. But you know what? Hey, you know, maybe credit needs to be given where credit's due. You know, Mike Iupati, DJ Fluker, Jermaine Ifedi came into the game with 13 holding penalties against them all season. They had none. So, hey, maybe you just need to credit the teaching and technique and execution of the Seattle Seahawks, who obviously are perfectionists because there was nothing called against them tonight, and that's fine. That's fine. I mean, Vikings had their opportunities. They didn't get it.
Okay, I do want to bring up a couple positives, and then we'll get into some of the other negative stuff. Okay. Defensively or secondary, right? Yes, we gave up a big play. Xavier gave up a big play, but we saw countless number of times. We had a couple coverage sacks, a couple times where Russell didn't know where to go with the football.
Yeah.
There were times, and I would say a large part of the times, not only did our secondary and corners tackle well, I thought they played pretty decent pass coverage throughout the game.
I can't argue with you. Probably could have done without the David Moore uncovered trick.
Yes.
I don't know what happened there. All I know is the next time Seattle had the ball, Xavier Rhodes was not in the game. That was a major play. Now, Seattle ran for 218 yards.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Seattle is a run-first team with Carson and Penny, with a quarterback who's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I mean, he's the only quarterback in the history of the NFL with a winning record through his first 8 seasons. I mean, Russell Wilson is fantastic. They had 218 rushing yards. I know that's going to work on the last nerve of Mike Zimmer, who likes to play tough guy football. Linval Joseph was back, and they ran for 218, man.
Well, and the thing is, it's like, as you laid out, it's not like we were surprised by it. This is what they do. This is their identity. This is they play a physical brand of football. The thing that I'm disappointed with all of that is we come out of a bye week in which you would like to think that we're markedly healthier than we were 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So you come in with an even more healthy football team. You have more time to watch film.
Then you get injuries during the game, though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you have time to get mentally prepared for a physical football game.
Yeah.
And when it really counted the most, you can't let a team run the ball right up the gut. and right in your face and continually punch you in the face. That's the thing from a defensive-minded person that I'm upset with, is that we didn't answer the bell when it came to the physicality of the game.
So the Vikings lose 37-30. We have the Lions' next game. For Ben Leber, I'm Paul Allen. That's the Between the Lines post-game report provided by Gatorade. Stay here at Vikings.com for continued coverage of your favorite team up to that Lions game and during the course of the week.